Welcome to the Lady NightHawk show, where we try to give you important topics. And we've had so many things that we're acknowledging this month and last month, okay, that I'm trying to acknowledge the fact that we have young people and old people that are out here that do advocacy for everybody, okay? Whether you're a veteran, whether you're just a young person, big person, And so the people that I have here, you know them all, but tonight I just thought it was a good mix to have the commander to come on along with this advocate, and this does everything, and this one right here that does everything too, okay? But so I'm gonna let her introduce herself.
Hello everyone, I'm Sierra Eggleston, Commander's daughter, and I'm a community advocate.
And she could stand on her own weight, really. I'm just letting you know, for what she does out there in the community. It's just that it's just nice for you to know, y'all know who she is, okay? But she has her own weight. She's a community activist, and she does not have to say that her dad does anything. But we all proud of her dad, okay? So I don't blame you, because you might do after doing it, okay? Yes. All right. Hey, buddy, how you doing today?
Hey, how's it going? Hi, everyone. I'm Paula. I mean,
you might adopt his son. Okay.
JK, my name is Tony. I'm Tony. I'm an actor. I'm a comedian, recording artist, and entrepreneur, and a community activist as well. Yeah. Vegan and
oh, he said he a vegan. You go guy.
And everything else.
And I do have a brother named Tony, and I haven't seen him in a while, so I guess you are my adopted son, brother, whatever. But your last name is Cobain. Yeah. Now what gets me is that you got T-shirts and everything that say, I am Tony Cobain. And then you're going to introduce yourself, my name is Tony. What's up with that?
I've been trying to be incognito lately.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, I don't have.
I see you don't have none. I know you did very well. Okay.
Yeah, the lady at Whole Foods was like, Tony. I was like, yeah, it's me. She's like, oh, you don't have on your hoodie. I was like,
yeah. It's like he's a blind person or somebody that don't know. In case I get lost, this is who I am. Okay. So. Look it up on Google so you can find my family for me, Because I said, hey, who walks around and says, I am Tony Cobain? Okay. I think I'm gonna make some T-shirts and say that I am.
I'll get you some.
Lady NightHawk.
Lady NightHawk, that's what you. I am Lady NightHawk.
Like
okay.
All right.
I'll get you.
I thought you were gonna be Tony. That's cool.
I got his. I wear his too.
Oh, you have one?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't have one?
No.
He didn't give you one, girl. Man, you ought to be smacked.
I've been slipping on the merchandise.
You don't have one either?
I got you.
Yes, we need some shirts.
No, okay. So somebody asked you, do you don't know where you live now? So you start wearing the T-shirt.
No,
I'm just messing with you. You're a comedian. You should be able to take that. Okay.
And I haven't lately. I haven't. What was this?
You ain't gotta make nothing up, man.
No, November. I had got a big order of stuff, and it just burnt me out of merchandise. So I just stopped printing for a while, and I haven't been back since then. Since November. So.
But no,
spring is here. I gotta get some more stuff.
That was free publicity. Did you hear everybody else walking around talking about I am Tony Cobain? And they look at you like this.
You are.
They look at you like, okay. So, yep. And this is my adopted husband. Okay. This is my adopted daughter. That's my adopted brother. Brother is my brother.
Oh, all right.
And that's my adopted husband.
All right.
Okay, go ahead.
So I'm Commander Charles Eggleston from the military of the Purple Heart. And it's always great to be on your show because you get a chance to rejoice and learn new things. Mm-hmm. And what we do in the veterans community, we save lives. Mm-hmm. And that's what it's all about. Mm-hmm. Saving one life at a time. In our case, we try to save multiple lives at a time. Mm-hmm. Because so it's impactful. It's more impactful when you can do it that way. Do a clean sweep.
And we would be surprised on how many people actually look at this. We're on YouTube now, and they say it's okay for us on YouTube. And we don't know how long for TikTok, but they came up with some. See, that's why it's good to have young people on your show too, because they came up with a fantastic idea. And when we leave here, I don't want you to repeat it again because I don't want nobody to steal it. Okay? All right. Let them do what they want to do with TikTok. Okay. All right. We don't want nobody else.
Got a new one.
Yeah. See, there you go. Yeah, go ahead. So anyway, so we're seeing all over the place now. So it's not just localized. So and it is people watching because I have people telling me, you know, the people that whenever they come on this show, they you know acknowledge that they've been on it. Man, I would be in CVS with a mask on, and people would say, "I know who you are. How you gonna tell when I got a mask on? I know your voice." Or they say, "I know your eyes."
There you go. And your hairdo, even though it changes all the time.
Yeah, yeah. Well, they even they know the wig, right? You know, that might be. Oh, yeah. I know who y'all. I know those eyes. I know that wig. Okay, because the lady in the hallway, and Paul, I want to tell you that the lady gave you a compliment about this wig. My son picked this wig out for me. He told me I need to wear short hair sometimes. And the lady out there that sees me coming here with all these, I love that wig. I said, okay, my son picked it out. But anyway,
good taste of style.
yeah.
I like it.
So thank you. You too? Thank you. Okay. I have to tell Paul. So anyway, so tonight, you know, we have all these activists out here, and it's really important. I want Commander Eggleston to tell us about just what happened in Congress first. What's on the table, and then we're going to look at a few pictures, guys, so that you can see why we're here, too. So, what's going on?
Well, in Congress, as usual, I'm on the veterans side, so I look at stuff that's intimate for the veterans or active duty. And I'm glad to see that they will give a new life to the VASH program and to the what they call the burn pit syndrome as well. You know, so it seemed like it was coming on a dead head, or it was trying to phase out. No, they phased it back in. So now these guys are going to get more help. And if I have residuals that pass down from me to my kid, she'll be able to get help as well. And that's the new TRICARE program that falls underneath all that. So they're doing a realignment. The VA is finally pulling in TRICARE, which DOD has had forever. Now it's coming over to the VA complex. So that's your community care side. When the VA seem like they can't get their act together and they don't want to work on your area, I can go to my community care. And for a person like me, that's utmost, because most of my surgeries can't happen inside the VA anyway. They happen at like Johns Hopkins or Walter Reed Hospital or University of Maryland Hospital.
Yeah, so I mean, you see it in the news, you tell it, and then you see it on the news afterwards, and it's helping a lot of people. Just like one of the guys that you met at this event that we're going to show some pictures of, that already, I mean, it was instant. Before we left out the room, you had already contacted somebody for him, and he told me, you know, the other day how well it was going, and he's just waiting for them to up his percentage on. Money's one thing, but the percentage on
You talking
care.
about the gentleman that I helped over in Baltimore? Yeah.
He's waiting on so that he can get 100%. That's what y'all. Cause y'all and I told him, I said, man, don't worry about everybody.
And we give them back pay as well. So you know,
I said everybody that's come through, you know, and I said we don't make money for that.
No, we don't.
We do not. We do not. Commander Eggleston nor myself, no matter who we send, or I send to him, or whoever, we do not get paid. I want to make that known. But we do follow through to make sure, and I do too, follow through with him or the person to make sure that they're okay. You know what I mean? But we do not receive one nickel, a penny, zero zilts, okay? So if you need some help, just go out there and look up Commander Eggleston, okay? I'm gonna tell you, when you go out there, you're gonna see gobs of stuff, okay? But look for the one that's dealing with the Purple Heart, okay? And then reach out to him if you have been having problems for 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 20, 40 years with getting your benefits. Please reach out to him, okay? Or reach out to one of us, because they've got emails. We know how to get in contact with him, okay? So, you know, so that's just reach out and say, I'm trying to get in touch with the commander, you know, and we will follow through for you. So I thank you for giving us that information, because I've noticed that the rules have changed. It's getting very popular too.
It is.
About what's going on with this money thing.
Because a lot of us catching lung and prostate cancer. All right. And you just have to be you have to be aware.
Mm-hmm.
You know, war and conus and oconus sometimes just doesn't make a happy day at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
It's honorable as hell.
Mm-hmm.
But seem like we've lost that zest on what's honorable and what's not honorable. What's honorable is when a clown can get on TV and pick at a service member and say, I would like to have that Purple Heart.
Mm-hmm.
And you had a past president that did that.
Mm-hmm.
And this
Oh,
guy's
wow.
a Yahoo. He felt like, yeah, well, it's an honor to give you a Purple Heart of mine, and which doesn't mean anything because even though he gave it to him, it's still his
yours.
Purple Heart.
Right.
Mm-hmm. But he shouldn't have given his Purple Heart
He
away.
shouldn't have never received it,
No,
never
no.
taken it.
No, he should not have never asked for it.
Yeah.
You know, that's the
fight no
terrible
war.
thing about it.
Yeah.
Is that he asked for. If you wanted one, go talk to the people that you put in that office. You know, with Veterans Affairs. You know what I mean? Ask them to
Or
get you
DOD.
one. You know, don't ask the recipient to give away something that he
They
earned.
Right.
I mean, that's terrible. And I'm glad that, I'm going to tell you something. Stephen Cobain, I love him. I stopped watching him for a while. But he is keeping all that crazy stuff that he's saying up front and personal in your face, you know. So those that don't look at the news, you get real clips. They're not fake clips because you've seen it on the news yourself if you watch it. So I just laugh. I said, wow, there you go. Hurrah for you. And I don't have any money for Stephen Cobain. I don't get anything from him. It's just that if you miss the news, watch the first 10 minutes of his show, okay? It'll give you what the highlights are for today, okay? I don't get anything, okay? I ain't no stock in them or nothing, okay? Just want you to know that. So now we have you guys, thank you, Charles. We have you guys that are young people, and that's why, and then, Tom, when you're ready, you can start flipping them pictures so we can see them, but I do want them to say what it is that they actually are working on right now. If you're working on anything or you worked in the past.
I just work with military scholarship organizations, going to different events with them, helping out. Just like on this picture here, I went to a Hoops for Troop event at the Madison Square Garden where the Knicks played against the Cavaliers. And in the middle of the game, they ended up giving me a $10,000 scholarship for college.
And it was, wait a minute, right there, go back. But it was also a surprise that you got at that.
Yes, it was a surprise.
And where was it?
This was in New York, at the Madison Square Garden. My dad was out of town, and I was calling him as I was there, like, yeah, I'm here in New York, where you at? He's like, I'm still out of town. But then I ended up seeing him on TV at the game. I'm looking up like, when did he shoot this? And then next thing you know, everybody pointing behind me, and he's right there. And I'm like, oh my gosh, where you come from? I was just talking to you. So it was fun.
Yeah.
And a great experience.
Mm-hmm. And the other picture that he was showing, see, that's my adopted daughter, that's my adopted husband, okay? So we were at a special event, and I got a adopted brother. This right here, this event.
Oh, this event, this happened like my sophomore, junior year in college. I went to Gateway Mortgage Group. They was giving the organization that I was working with a scholarship as well. Mm-hmm. So that was fun. And then I had to do a speech.
And go girl.
You should
Now,
have saw
who
me.
is this man laughing?
Oh, that's me. That picture, I was just, I had like built this at-home mobile studio, and I was just like, you know, playing with the equipment, seeing if I can, you know, how it works and if I can work it after I bought it. It worked.
And this man right here knows how to do all kinds of things.
Yes,
So he's
just
like,
a photographer
yeah,
for real.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
I was just playing around.
No, I'm
with the
serious. He
lighting
knows
and
how to
stuff. I had no idea. I was just like, I normally pay my folks to do it. I was like, oh, like,
He got some hot, I ain't gonna say that on television, no. Anyway, he can help you out. He can help you out, man. Okay, and this was?
Oh, this is a live performance that I did of a song called "Nights on Sunset." I forgot to mention this in the last show. So like this is like that song is streamed on like Devo and all that stuff. In the week of August, when it came out, the first week of August, it charted #1 over Usher. That was crazy.
Oh, wow.
Like, it was like my friend who's featured on the song, Chad, he like looks up to Usher. He was like going crazy. Oh my God, we're over Usher. And then like I was like, oh, word, cool. And Yeah, I should put out some more music. I ain't did it so
Yeah,
since.
you need to do that.
Oh my gosh.
And I had to
Yes.
find this one. I could find. Now, how you forget something like that? Like, how she gonna forget something about Madison Square Garden? You know, what is it called? Y'all been brain dead on
No,
me.
I just do it.
Okay.
I just like do it and just move on.
I'm like that too.
And I had to look for this.
Oh,
We were talking about the T-shirt.
So that's like from some social media platform. I'm not sure which one, but it says Tony Cobain Studios. That's the production company I'm building. We got some good projects coming up. Actually, I'm working on this film, 2 films. One we're filming next month in Atlanta. It's a thriller horror film.
Oh,
And then the
snap.
one after that, it's a film. So a friend of mine passed 3 years ago. He committed suicide. And that film, we're dedicating it to him. It's a film based on a recording artist struggling with depression.
Right.
So we're like, making a film based. Hopefully if we can, reach at least one person with that.
It's gonna
project.
reach, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna reach more than one
masses.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
it's a good thing that you're doing it, okay? Because right now is now. I was trying to get somebody 2 years ago, just before COVID, because I got certified as a mental health person for adults and youth. And I was trying to get them to, look, this thing is getting ready to make a whole lot of people crazy because it's already, they already have problems.
Right.
But being secluded in your house, it's going to catch on fire. It's going to really make people, have mental health issues. And the veterans going to have mental health issues. Normal people that didn't think that they had issues found out that they have issues,
Right.
okay? And so I hope that, y'all get that project complete. Why they always going places they don't never ask us to come?
We're in Atlanta.
Well, no, the one that project, I'm trying to get that done here in like DC.
And if
Yeah, I
you
wanna
do get it done here, we try to get it done because we like to come on set.
Right, I was about to say, you ain't asked me to do an act in the road.
I want to
I
get
mean,
that
you ain't
one
got to
done.
ask the old lady, but you can ask the young lady. You know
Like
what I
this
mean?
film, like I need, we're gonna need a lot of people.
Oh, it's extras.
Yeah, a lot of extras. and
Let us
just
know.
actors
I've been
and
extras.
everybody.
I've been extras
Yeah.
before. I ain't got no problem.
I've been
Sometimes you got to
extra
go middle of the
before, too.
night. Sometimes you got to go in the middle of the night. We don't care. Just let us know. Okay. But congratulations on that because
Yes,
he
it
would
sounds
sit here and
great.
tell you that is very much needed in the community for
Big time.
everybody.
Yeah,
not just the
it's
veterans,
tough.
everybody.
Someone else I know, like we weren't like close friends. We just knew each other in comedy. Last Saturday, I found out this other guy he killed himself, and I was like, Jesus.
Oh, it's a pastor that I know
I
that
was like,
every
man.
week he's doing 4, 5, 6 funerals a week.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it's just amazing. I mean, a week, and it's just really sad what's going on. Okay, so you see this thing sitting right here. That is an award that I received and I was nominated for, and it is the most prestigious award that you can get. Commander Eggleston can tell you that. It's a Lifetime Achievement Award from the President of the United States. Not many of us get that, okay, but we're going to see, But it was from the President, and I thought that I would bring it so that you can see, right here you can see where my adopted husband,
Lifetime
he works with this
treatment.
lady, that when I received the award, that, and he received an award as well. On that night, and then all these people that are sitting here with me tonight were there. There you go. See, what can I say? Now, now your father, he can take that picture and make it look like we sit in Hawaii, like the president's doing with black folks. He using the same technology, right? Okay.
That's the ex-president you're talking about.
Yeah, you talking
That's the
about Trump.
ex-president.
Yeah,
Orange
the ex-president,
orange
not
man.
the new president. I'm
Yeah,
sorry. Oh, please forgive me. The ex-president is making y'all think that he got black people supporting him.
Gosh.
Well, look at one of the pictures that he has out there. It's on the internet. That he has a man that looks like he's, going to get signatures from this black man, and his hand is like this. But when you look at the picture closely, that right hand is the man's hand hanging down. So with AI, he's able to make people think that he has all this, backing him 100%. Another one was that you could see in the picture that they showed, Google it, that it showed where you could see that this family that was standing around him, that they must have been somewhere, but you could see that it looked like the man's hand was cut off, so, let's go here. You got something else, Tana? There you go. So that's what this is right here.
Lifetime
and I put my
Achievement
little
Award.
flag on top of it. That's the award itself. That's what's inside of here. You see it says the Lifetime Achievement Award, okay? And it's by the president's signature at the bottom. And that's the highest. And this is, Charles, explain that. This one.
I think it's like it's the first of its kind. It's like the, what is it, plaque, the Leadership of Freedom Award.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and they had a challenge coin made and had it put inside of it for you.
I like that.
Yeah, it was the very first.
Wow.
First
Caught me
one
by
that ever
surprise,
had.
yeah.
Yeah, we need to get challenge coin.
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't even look at the award like that.
So, and who is this you with?
That's the mayor of Glen Arden, and that is Ambassador
Lady Diamond.
Diamond, yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And this is some friends and family. You see his family there. You see my adopted daughter there. You see my adopted brother there. And this is my family here too. And my mom and my sisters, my children, and in the back there he is again with his family.
I know.
Okay, and yep, there she is. There he is. Okay, and then Pastor Nevalon is in this picture as well, and some other people that we had on set, Micah and Aunt Audrey. And this is because they were trying to pull a trick on me because they opened up everybody else's because a lot of them didn't have certificates in it. And so she just gave me mine and didn't open it. So I'm thinking to myself, oh, I must not have one, right? Mm-hmm. So I opened it up and showed everybody in the room. I got a, this a letter that they sent me to that I was nominated for this award.
I like
and
that.
So
that's good
thank
stuff.
you. And that's that award right there. Thank you. And tell us about this one right quick.
Well, that's on the joint. That's on Capitol Hill in the Senate building, Durkins, and they have a joint session for the VA. This other one was the State House in Maryland. That there was I was on the U.S. Senate side. On the Senate side for the state again in the middle of the session.
And you're a good friend of the governor's.
Yeah, he's a personal friend.
Mm-hmm.
We've been friends for a long time. Yeah, and he's a veteran. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
And he's black.
Yeah, we go to football games and all that stuff together.
Okay, so was that it? Oh, there you go. Now this Commander Eggleston is on the second row in the center. Okay, and this is.
We're speaking about the incarceration or the misincarceration, and my part is about the Veterans Courts itself. I have an individual that's going to be a spotlighter that's going to come on that's not on there, and he's the lawyer that I have doing expungements from sea to shining sea. We have about 300 unidentified individuals that's in the system in a certain city in Texas right now. They got to figure out their whereabouts. They lost the individual in the actual facility.
Lost in the facility. They did out there in the yard.
No,
Oh my gosh.
no. They inside the prison.
I watched
or
too
inside
much
the jail.
TV.
I was like, whoa.
So they got cases. So they got cases. They got cases that they can't account for certain inmates, but they know they're still on the property, and they've been accounted. They haven't been accounted for over 300. About 300 months.
Get out.
That's like a life sentence.
But how you gonna have a
300
prison and you don't know where the people are?
Right.
You gotta feed everybody. Come on now. How you don't know where the people
That's
are?
a
That's what
death
they
sentence
do.
itself. So that's
They do
prison
account.
time, pretty much.
That don't make sense.
Walk
Because
around
they-
the rooms
I'm
and
trying to do
stuff.
the math in my head.
That's
That's crazy.
yeah. That's about 6 years.
That's crazy. Because where they sleeping at? You know, who took? I thought they checked the.
That's the system. It's called. You implement a new system, it blowed everything out. So basically, if I was one of these guys and I know I got 10 years left, I walk up there and say, hey, I'm supposed to be released tomorrow, and hopefully I can get out. Hopefully.
I watch too much TV. That's what I'm talking about. See, yeah. Or even they buried. Okay, go ahead. Go. Was that another picture?
That's it. Yeah.
That was it? Yeah. So I had to dig for you guys. This was my good daughter, She was the only one that was compliant, you know, and you were halfway compliant. And him, I didn't even bother about asking, okay. I just went in, whatever he says, that's what I came up with. Did I do a good job for you, Commander?
You always do a good job, Paul.
Okay, thank you. I just want to thank you. Anyway, so it's important, guys, though, that we realize that this is an election year, okay? And we need to really pay attention because when the last president, he pardon all these people thinking that they were going to vote for him. And it was a lot of minorities. I know some of them, okay, that got pardoned, but they didn't vote for him, right? But he's doing the same thing again, is my understanding, to solicit, even with the false advertisements that he has about us as minorities that he's putting out there, that propaganda.
But the problem is, he's saying if he get elected, he can do this because he doesn't have the power to do it. He's not the president of the States. So you just don't do it because you has been. You have to do it because you are that man or that woman at the time.
Right.
All right, that's why you say, once I get elected, you watch first day. And I like hearing that, even though he's talking about the wrong people. He's talking about the insurrectionists, January the 6th. So that tells you who I am as a person. If I want to let the bad guys who did a crime, but I wasn't complicit. I wasn't complicit with the crime.
Oh yeah, you did. He was on the news.
Yeah, absolutely, was very much
Definitely
complicit.
involved.
Everybody saw him. He made a speech. I beat you down the road. Okay.
He didn't even show up. That was you gonna trick them people.
That's a okie dokie.
Yeah.
So it's very important that you pay attention to what's going on. You know, this is the election year, and we are on YouTube and we on TikTok as long as TikTok's around. So you need to pay attention, and I thank for all the people that view this show. I thank you so much, and all the people that come on this show. I thank you 100% for being supportive of me, because I do have an award-winning show. I'm going to bring my awards on next time this group is on. I'm going to sit them on that table right there. And I stopped doing awards, and Tom asked me, said, "You think you're Oprah Winfrey?" After I got so many in 1 year, I said, "Look, I'm not doing it anymore." And he asked me, he said, "Who you think you are, Oprah Winfrey?" Because that's what
you
she
should say
did.
yes. Or she thinks she's me. That's what she said.
Yeah,
Well, she got money. I can't think. I don't think I'm Oprah Winfrey because I ain't got her money. But she started out right here in this DMV.
Yes, she started out in the studio.
That makes you know that everything is possible. Sky's the limit.
Wait, you said Oprah from here?
Yeah. She used to be on the news over in Baltimore. She used to be a
big time,
newscaster
all day
over
long.
there.
Oh, wow.
Well,
I must have not been born yet.
No, you weren't born yet.
You could have been.
You could have been, but you wasn't born yet. But remind me to tell you when we get out.
Yes.
Okay. So it's very important that you vote. And I'm glad that all of you came here, because I want you to know that you have young people that are, community activists, as well as you have us old people out here. We don't get paid. We do it because it's from the bottom of our heart.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we're trying to make sure that we make a difference in the community. And if you want to join us, then look on your office up is in the credits is all our email addresses, and you can email us and say, "Look, I want to be a part of whatever the next crusade that you're doing." And if you want to be an extra in his movie, if he gets it up here, then you write, "I am Tony Cobain." Okay. But Commander Eggleston, you need to get in touch with him. You can look at any one of our credits. If you can't, Purple Heart Association, get that email out real quick for me, for the Purple Heart organization. Get in touch with you real quick.
It can be charles@purpleheart.org.
Okay. Because I was trying to find it, okay? But email.
Oh, EgglestonSierra@gmail.com.
I am Tony Cobain.
Tony Cobain Studios @gmail.com.
I like that.
Lady NightHawk Show at gmail.com. Hey, look, but I'm getting ready to change that, girl. I think I'm going to another whole group. I'll let you know, okay?
Oh.
With that.
I'm like a whole new group. Okay, got you.
You got me, yeah.
A new age.
So I thank all of you guys here for being here tonight and for help being a part of the celebration for your dad and myself.
Yes.
We both want to say, and y'all can clap for us. Y'all can clap for us.
It was an honor being there. As soon as she got her award, I was like,
my daughter, right?
in the front with my camera.
And I gotta say this just real quick. Like, it feel like I've been sitting next to Captain America this entire time. I'm just like, man. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. My bad. I talked.
No.